Hello, gorgeous gals. Today we are touching on moving your body and why throughout the holiday season it is so important to focus on movement. And movement is a celebration of what your body can do. It's not a punishment for what you ate. And the thing with movement, I always like to say is like, if you've had a dog or you know what a dog is like, if you don't take your dog for a walk, it gets antsy, it starts chewing everything, and it just causes a ruckus in the house. I'm not saying you're a dog, but I'm also saying the fact that we are just like dogs where we need to burn energy. And if you sit inside all day, if you're on your laptop all day and you don't actually get outside and are able to, move your body, then you do start to feel tired and antsy and just like pretty average and agitated, frustrated at anyone and everything. So moving your body is super important, and it will also benefit your sleep as well. So let's dive in. So today we are going through learning how to move your body out of love, not guilt, and then understanding why movement actually supports digestion, energy, and your mindset. And then we are looking at how to use calorie banking to enjoy the weekend without undoing your progress. So when we look at movement, it is not one of those things I want you to be like, oh, I ate this much food, so I need to go and burn this many calories. I don't want you looking at your Apple Watch going, oh my God, I ate so much food, I need to go burn it off. Like if you're going to eat a full block of chocolate, it's like 1,000 calories, I'm not too sure. But if you're going to go and do that, naturally then you're going to have to be on the Stairmaster for like 3 hours. And like, I don't think anyone wants to do that. And that's not the way that I want you to see movement either. I want you to see it as something I get to do for my body. I don't know about you, but whenever I've been sick or I've had surgery or I've been taken away from actually being able to move my body, I'm like, oh my God, I literally feel like I'm going insane, because you realize how grateful you are and how good it actually feels to move your body. So see it as like, I get to move my body rather than I have to move my body. And a lot of the time, like I absolutely love, like literally just anytime I can, getting outside and just getting some fresh air. We as humans are literally meant to be outside like all of the time. It is where we thrive. It's where we feel good. If you feel like you've had a massive day and you're low in energy and what you want to do is go home and actually lay on bed and watch Netflix, that's only going to make it worse, make matters worse of feeling low and lethargic and tired. What you need to do is go outside. Sometimes I go for night walks and I actually love it with my partner. So yeah, you go outside, you get some fresh air, and you actually move your body, and you always feel better. So it doesn't have to be a punishment thing. It's literally giving your body what it needs. It's the bare minimum to move your body every single day for at least half an hour. Like that's the absolute bare minimum. If you look at your screen time, you're probably like, oh, I definitely have time. So make time for it, because it's an absolute essential, just like brushing your teeth, just like getting sleep, just like eating. Movement is absolutely essential for your mental and your physical well-being. And it also supports your mindset, as I mentioned, mental health, and then your digestion. So going for walks after you eat is actually great for helping you digest your food properly as well. It's also going to give you energy and reduce your stress levels. Go outside for a walk with absolutely no in contact with like social media or like the I guess, internet world, and literally just go without your phone with someone and just like be present, because that is the most wholesome thing. And I think it will reduce your stress so much. A lot of us actually don't spend enough time in that kind of mindset, and we're always stimulated by like our phones, social media, Instagram, TV, anything else, the radio, music. But having that peace and quiet to actually be able to be fully present, one of the best things you can do, and you always feel so much better for it. So please make sure you prioritize this over the throughout your whole entire life, but throughout the festive season as well, because I know it's so easy to be like, oh, I got this event, I've got that event. But best thing you can do first thing in the morning, because as it gets later on the day, you find out there's so many more excuses as well to be like, something's popped up, something's come up, this ran later. So get it done first thing in the morning as well, because it's like when you start your day with a win, when you start your day with giving back to you, your energy, your body, and something that actually your body thrives off, you're going to want to perform better throughout the rest of the day and show up in so many other areas throughout the rest of the day. So please make sure you prioritize this, and the bare minimum, like get the, your daily goal is, yes, 45 to 60 minutes of some sort of movement every day. Your body actually really needs that. If it ends up being like just half an hour, at least it was half an hour. But try and strive for more as well, because it's so good for you. But get outside as much as you can. When you eat, get sunlight, and just be fully present. Your body needs more of that. Number two, you won't feel your best when you don't move your body enough. You will have shitty sleep, your mental health will decline, your body will just feel a bit icky inside, your body wants to be moved. It's like walking a dog, move your body. Number three, it will help regulate your blood sugar. That's why it's like after eating, it helps with digestion. Make sure you try and get that movement in as well. I would love for you guys to introduce a walk after, let's say you have a lunch break for like half an hour, eat for like 10 minutes and then go for a walk for like 15, 20 minutes and see how you feel. Like let us know in the chat like how you actually feel as well. It's also going to help reduce bloating and, as I mentioned already, improve your sleep. So this is super duper important. So to aid your digestion, maximize nutrient absorption as well. And if you guys aren't already, mindful eating is one of the key best things that you can possibly do. Again, reducing that stimulation, reducing that stress. Your parasympathetic nervous state is your rest and digest state. So you need to calm your nervous system to get in that state. So 5 big deep breaths, not being stimulated by anything, but just there before you eat is going to help your digestion so much more as well. Now, can you out-train a bad diet? No, but you can always move your body to digest and rest better. As we know, like I mentioned with the Stairmaster thing, it's like, who's going to eat a block of chocolate and then go on the Stairmaster for 3 hours? You're like, I'm not going to go eat that block of chocolate because I don't want to spend 3 hours on the Stairmaster, and that's not how it should be. Your basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories you burn at rest without actually doing any movement, is the highest amount of calories you burn out of exercise, out of like thermogenic effect on food, out of NEAT, so non-activity thermogenesis. So like if you're just walking to the shops or walking to your car, like, or fidgeting or moving your hands and stuff like that, you're just burning your basal metabolic rate for your body to function, your digestion, for your heart to beat, for your blood to flow, all of that sort of stuff burns way more than all of those combined. So no, you cannot out-train a bad diet. We're not here to out-train your diet. That's not the whole goal. The whole goal is to use movement because movement is medicine. Now, training builds strength and muscle and confidence, and nutrition creates fat loss, or can create fat loss, recovery, energy, and it fuels your body, nourishes your body. So this, over time, the combination of both is going to create lifelong results and create a great relationship with your body, with food, and have just this beautiful, healthy habits and healthy lifestyle. So more training won't undo poor nutrition. It just adds more fatigue and you're probably going to get hungrier and then want to eat more. Instead, we want to focus on fueling your body and moving your body with intention because it is medicine. Now, I always like to think of these things as non-negotiables. For my body to function, for my body, like, it's like maintenance, right? It's like, you kind of feel a bit icky if you're not doing the maintenance. If you're not shaving your armpits, you're not shaving your legs, you're not brushing your teeth, you're not washing your face, washing your body, you kind of feel a bit gross and icky. It's the maintenance that is the bare minimum of a human being. You don't want to walk outside, you have yellow teeth and food all in your teeth, your breath stinks, and your hair is a mess because you didn't brush your hair and wash your hair. It's so greasy. If you've ever seen somebody, I have greasy hair often, but greasy hair and it's not in the slick back bun that looks kind of cool, then you're kind of like, oh, they're very unhygienic. It's the same thing when you don't move your body. When you don't fuel your body, you feel icky on the inside, and it's because your body's not getting the bare minimum of what it needs to maintain being a human being. So moving your body should be a non-negotiable, not scrolling on your phone. So 45 to 60 minutes a day, consistent. And over the holiday season, get the family involved, get everyone involved. Like, we want to make it fun. Play backyard cricket. I remember one year I got my 78-year-old granddad and my nanny who, played cricket with us. And it was like, slow motion, like to pretend to throw the ball, but it was so fun getting everyone involved, everyone moving, you're bonding. And I don't know about you, but after having a Christmas lunch and you all just sit there food coma, it's just not fun. We have nothing to talk about anymore. We just sat at Christmas lunch for 3 hours. It's let's go make some memories, let's go have some fun. We need more play in our life, we need more of that in our life. Get your family involved, because then it becomes fun. It doesn't become a chore of it's like when you go for a walk with a friend versus a walk by yourself. It becomes fun and social. Do it in a way where you actually genuinely want to. And if you know your family may not do that, or it's not that kind of event, then get that done first thing in the morning and prioritize you, because it is so important to continue to prioritize you and your goals throughout the holiday and festive season. Now, that's why I always like to say do it early before the day gets away. You start your win with the day, and it helps wake up your body. It helps you anchor your circadian rhythm, which is your body's natural 24-hour cycle, and keep your brain alert all day. There is nothing better than starting your day with movement. You are just so much more productive. You're in a better mood. Everything is just like great because you're giving back to your body essentially. And if you are traveling or busy, there are so many different things. Grab a bike instead. Go for a walk instead of like driving 500 meters down the road. Or, kick the footy, play spike ball, volleyball, like go down to the beach. This is Australia Christmas. This isn't like, we have snow and we can't go out and go for a walk. It's like I have to go on the treadmill and stand. It's like, no, we actually can do fun things whilst doing it. So make it fun, make people included, and make it something that you naturally do. Be an inspiration to your family, bond with them, and actually do some games. It is so much fun. We miss out on play in our life. Like, life is full on, life is crazy, but sometimes the best thing to make you it's literally like a drug. It's literally when you are bonding with your family, endorphins are flowing, movement is great. We need to do more of this and get our family involved because it's like be the inspiration for your family. So moving your body is self-respect to your body because it's what you need to maintain. Your body loves moving, and sometimes it's your brain that needs convincing. So that is that with movement. So movement is underrated in how much it affects like keeping your body good, keeping your mind good. So prioritize movement over the holiday season. And it's okay if you guys want to ask and you're like, oh, I'm going away, I only have access to this, or I only have access to body weight. Ask us and we'll help create a plan based off that. But don't make excuses as to be like, oh, well, I just can't. It's like make solutions and come up with a way where you can. So I want to talk about calorie banking because it is one of the things I don't want you to rely on, but it is great for events and you can use it for future things as well. Excuse me. Now, in terms of calorie banking, it's something that can be a very, very, very useful tool, but I don't want you to start relying on it long term because it can create a bad relationship with food as well and constantly trying to make up your calories, which is not what we want. We want balance. So this can be used during the holiday season, and I'll explain to you guys how to go about it, and any questions, please feel free to ask. So basically, let's just say you want to buy something nice on the weekend, and let's say it's $100. You have a $100 limit every single day. Instead of breaking your bank, and just spending that whole $100 and you can't buy anything else throughout the rest of the day, you decide to say, okay, I only have an $80 limit Monday through to Friday, and I save $20 every single day. Now I have an extra $100 that I can use both on Saturday and Sunday, which is $150 each of those days. This way you get to your nice Saturday and you can treat yourself without spiraling out of your budget. Now, that's how we want to look at your calories. And I'm going to use this bar graph. So like this. So let's just say your calorie maintenance is 2,000 per day. You can vary your calorie intake by saving calories. So you don't really notice too much of like 200 calories. It might be like a little bit of oil or sauce, or like a little bit less rice from each meal or something like that. You don't notice it too crazy much. Now, then, if you calculate that, that's 1,000 calories over the week that you saved. So you can put 500 on each day if you like. So that's how you can do it. And then you can eat a little bit higher calorie here. If we go too crazy extreme and we go super restrictive, super high, your body actually, it does not do the same thing. So please keep it in moderation with how much you're limiting. Like, I wouldn't go any less than 300 calories per day maximum that you're saving to put on here. Honestly, probably 200 is the most I would go, depending on how low your calories are as well, because this is still quite high calories. So then you can, you utilize the big day, enjoy it, and make sure, again, you're still using movement throughout these days. You're still utilizing those calories. Your total average throughout the week is still 2,000, but you get to enjoy a little bit more. Now, I want you to do the best that you can when you go into these events and prioritize your macronutrients too, because it's all good and well with calories, but if you go in there and you start eating sweet treats at like an event where it's like a grazing board, you're going to want more sweet treats and overconsume that, feel sick, feel guilty later. So prioritize your macros and your micros first. So prioritize your protein and your fiber, your whole foods first, because when you walk into something hungry and you're starving, naturally you are going to go, oh, well, I'll just have like a sweet treat. And then you're like, I can't stop. And then, 3,000 calories later, you've eaten the sweet treats and you haven't even touched the sides. So we want to first and foremost always give your body nourishment, what it needs, first, and then you're going to make better decisions of like, I don't need to eat all this, but I'm going to have a sweet treat because balance. And you get to choose what you actually enjoy rather just eating because you're starving, sort of thing. You're going to make better, more wise, informed choices during that kind of season. So make sure you do prioritize that first. Always prioritize your protein to nourish your body, keep your energy stable, and give your body what it needs. And then, yes, of course, you can have some sweet treats too. So the key takeaways for today is make sure that, give it a whirl this week and see how you go with like a 10 to 15 minute walk after your meal. Like take note of like less bloating, how much better your energy is, because you midday slump, you have some food and you're just like, oh, back to work sort of thing. But if you go for a walk, you have boosted energy, you feel so much better, fresh air, taking a little bit of a break. So highly recommend, and when you try it, let us know how you feel. Now, calorie banking, we want to trial. If you have events coming up, I want you to still be able to be like, yeah, I can socialize, but you're not restricting. So with calorie banking, use it wisely, don't use it all the time, and don't go overboard, super restrictive, super high, because again, that actually can lead to fat gain if you're doing it like crazy. So make sure you do it in a moderate way, and if you're unsure, let us know and we can guide you through that as well. Number 4, move your body because you love your body, not because you hate it. We want to make sure that you are moving your body as a bare minimum, because at the end of the day, it is literally a non-negotiable for you to maintain your body. Don't have a stinky breath, so don't neglect going for a walk. So now I want you guys to reflect and write down, what type of movement makes me feel my best? If you are away and you're doing things, how can I integrate that realistically, and how can I actually add this kind of movement that makes me feel my best, whether it be a dance, whether it's cricket, backyard, spike ball or something like that with the family. We want to make sure that you are doing something that makes you feel good, that you can do, that you enjoy, and how you can fit it in. And if that's waking up a little bit earlier than everyone else and going for a walk, go for a walk. Do that. If that means you're calling a friend because they can't get to you and you can't get to them, and you're calling a friend, you're having a hot girl virtual walk, do that. Make it enjoyable, make it something you do want to do. And obviously, when you do it with friends and you socialize, it's great for your mental health. But not only that, it's also more likely to want to keep going rather than just like a boring walk by yourself, which is also very valuable at times too. Number 3, if you have a social event that's coming up, how can you plan your calorie banking for that event? If you need help, please ask us. We want to guide you in the best possible way to make sure we do it in a balanced way and not a restrictive way either. So your homework is to set your daily movement goal for this, and share it with us. If that's getting your family involved, you want to send a photo of the family playing a game, like I love that, absolutely love that. Try a post-workout meal and let us know how you go and how you feel, difference like energy and bloating wise, and then let us know if you have any events coming up, how we can help you navigate it and calorie bank for that. But I hope this call was super valuable for you girls, and if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the chat, post them privately with Siobhan and I, whatever you need. We are here to support you during this season. Any questions that come up, please feel free to let us know. But thank you for taking the time to watch this, girlies, and I will chat to you soon. Mwah.